welcome to another Bigsixbants episode. It's been a bit bitty this week. Everyone's been a bit busy, but we're making it happen. It's Q&A Friday, the first of many Q&A Fridays where no specific marquee news technically, but still a lot of news to discuss nonetheless. Of course, I'm joined by my co-hosts and formal members of Bigsixbants, Kid and Eve. How you doing, lads?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
Blessed, man. It's another one through the door.
Another one for the door. Another win. Back to winning ways. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Man, they were behind you.
Can't stand you, man. Big up Assad. He says first here. Don't let anyone tell you different. Big up yourself, Assad. Big up Matata. And Rich says good evening, guys. Ilyas, obviously a member of Bigsixbants. Big up yourself. Assad says, I'm not happy with you, Monster, from last stream. You have a lot of making up to do. Hey, listen, last stream was very unique. Last stream was a very unique and frustrating stream. I'm saying that from now. Too many hot takes in my liking. Man, them saying Dan James over Neymar. Man, them are saying fuck Neymar and all this stuff. It was just a lot of slander.
You said Dan James over Neymar.
Oh, Latimer said he'll take Dan James over today's Neymar.
Anyway,
Mad man. Did he say what was the reason though?
He just don't. You could just tell, man, like him. Even One Touch TV, hella man were just dissing Neymar, dissing him heavy. Like, oh, this guy's not even top 10 Brazilians. He ain't even top 10. Man were cussing Neymar for his Champions League input, and I was like, well, let's just cuss every Man City's. Let's just cuss every Man City legend then. Every Man City worldie, let's cuss them as well because they ain't done it in the champs. You know what I'm saying? On top of that, Neymar's won the champs.
Yeah,
literally.
He won the champs. He's won. He scored in the final. The game got locked off. But anyway, that's as I said. If you want to get this, if you want to be triggered, you want to shout at your screen, go and watch last video. Go on Bigsixbants and watch last video, and you understand. Yeah. Rich 063 says, "Will wish him well in retirement." Yeah, kids. Before we start, what's your opinion on that one?
You know what? I'm actually quite surprised, if I'm honest. I know people would say, "Oh, yeah, he's done injuries, messed him up," but I just still feel like he could have at least gone to whether he wanted to. This is the question: whether he wanted to probably go back to Championship or I don't know, abroad somewhere where it's less the quality is a bit low. He could have definitely done a job there, but I don't think he really wanted to do that. I think he just realized that injuries messed up his career. It could have been a lot better than what he did. He did win 2 cups. It could have gone a lot better for the talent was there. Let's be real. Without injuries, he was looking like a proper player.
Serious baller.
Serious.
I like wheelchair, you know. Don't
yeah, no,
I've got hate for that guy.
He won more than your whole club has in the last 20-something years. So
that's so cheap. And the thing is, I can't I'll big him up. He's the most hated. Big man thing. I hate him the most.
Man. He rattled you man from the jump.
I hate him.
That's why he won't be a legend.
I swear, man got caught smoking blems as well. Do you remember?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Imagine that. In your club, smoking blems, smoking zubbies, like it just comes with it. But no, overall, I'd say I'm definitely surprised it came this early. I thought he would have actually gone to like a lower league team for a year or so and then retired. But yeah, retiring at 30, that's mad. He must have just thought, you know what, it is what it is. I'm never going to be at the big stage again. So Miles just retire and go into like a management role somewhere. But congrats to him. The fact that he's still within Arsenal is refreshing because he's coaching our under 18s now. I think it is. Yeah, I think he's managing the under 18s. So yeah, I'm happy for him, man, and I wish him well. Still, I wish him
getting badges from time. To be fair, he's been
yeah. Was doing it for time, but yeah, no, I'm happy for him, man. I'm happy for him. Sad that it ended that way. But happy he's still within the football club.
Yeah, no, he defo loves the club.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, I'm deep now. I'm thinking he'll fit into your midfield now. You know, big man thing alongside Xhaka, fam.
Absolute cheek, fam. What are you saying? He gets another Xhaka in the man.
Alongside Xhaka, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, alongside. So where's Party?
Where you tell me where is Party?
Bro, Party's about, bro. I don't know. Can we talk about that?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
That's the thing. I don't know. So I wanted to ask you.
Man,
we'll just leave it.
We'll leave it. We'll leave it for now.
I'll be real. But just on Jack Wilshere, I do think that for me, he's what you guys are lacking. Not the Jack Wilshere now, but you know when I say Arsenal.
Oh yeah.
There's not enough shithousery. There's not enough nastiness. There's not enough. Do you know what I mean? There's not enough of any of that stuff. So I think he epitomizes shithousery, quality, and grit and determination, which is what I think too many of the Arsenal players lack right now. Personally, do you know what I mean? The stuff that will get you over the line when you lot are playing shit, when your team's playing knackered, and you need to shithouse a win. Jack Wilshere was one of them, man, innit? You know what I'm saying? I think that is one of the things you guys are missing. You guys are missing that Richarlison, that Fernandinho, that Fabinho, someone who's just gonna do the mad thing, like he's just gonna do the mad thing for the whole game and not get a yellow for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean it's a benefit, but I don't really think it's a must. It would help in, like you said, the situations where
I think you need it. You need that stuff.
Bro. I wouldn't say.
Bro, it makes such a difference. Look how different we are without our destroyer, without our shithousery in Fabinho, without our destroyer. Our midfield is like Oreo, bro. There's nothing there.
I wouldn't really call Fabinho a shithouser though.
No, but there's shithouse and there's tactical fouls. There's that intelligence.
Yeah.
And obviously, the shithouse probably maybe Viz more, maybe Andy Robertson a bit more. But in terms of like Fernandinho, you know, Fabinho.
I think, you know what? Coming to think about what you just said there, I think we've got that already in Ben White, I think. When it comes to the tactical...
It's different with centre-backs. I think for the midfielder, it has to be the midfield. What I'm talking about is the protection, innit?
Okay.
At the end of the day, I think, if your CDM, if the opposition aren't what's the word? If the opposition aren't complaining why your CDM hasn't been yellowed and it's the 60th minute, then you're doing something right. Do you know what I'm saying? You're doing something right. If they're not complaining, then you're doing something wrong.
Yeah.
Because you look at the City high octane games. Look at City Liverpool. Man, them was screaming. How the hell was James Milner still on the pitch? How the hell does he have how is he not on the yellow?
He's perfect for that occasion, isn't it?
Do you know what I'm saying? I used to say from year in, year out, why does Fernandinho not have a yellow card?
Yeah.
Why has he not been yellowed? Why has I probably don't say it, but why has Fabinho not been yellow carded yet? It's the 70th minute. A man has committed about 5 fouls, but he'll trip you up and he'll help you up and he'll laugh at the referee.
Yeah, there's definitely it's mad, but I know Wilshere, he was doing that, but then again, you could say we had him and it wasn't working out because what did we do? That's the thing. And I think as of now, if you look at City's team as of now, who do they have that can do that? Yeah. But the thing is, they're still going to go on and win about 2 trophies next season. This is the thing. I don't think it's an actual need in the way we play, if that makes sense.
But you lot are too nice, though, man. I do think you lot are too nice.
No, I think you're right. I think we definitely we used to be very, very nice. Like, we used to let people walk, like the Wenger days. Like, when Wenger was coming towards the end, I think them days there, he was way too nice. I used to complain about it a lot. But I think we've got that little bit of grit now. We've definitely improved it. It's not like you said, the Robertson level or the tactical foul side of things. Yeah. But I think there's definitely a bit more back to us now, 100% with Mikel.
I hear it. I mean, yeah, no, I hear what you're saying. I think, but it is good to have him around in the change rooms by the clubs. I think it's a good thing for him personally. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just one of them ones. But let me get some of the comments, and then what we're going to do is we're going to start on some actual Q&A stuff. So comments, make sure you have many questions for the chat. We are going to be very open to opening them. In the meantime, we will be discussing stuff like Raphinha. Mentioned a little bit on Longley, even though there'll be a video about that further down the line. We're going to talk about business so far, what Ethan thinks of his team, what Kears thinks of his team. Just a bit of everything, really. Asad said, "It's so sad how you're retiring at 30." It's giving me Mason vibes at that top. But obviously, Wilshere was more of a baller, and Ryan Mason was just a bit peaked.
Was he?
Oh my gosh. Arteta out always, not Spursy. Mikel, big up yourself. Says big up to the panel. Big up yourself, bro. Aiden Andrews, who's also a member of Bigsixbants, big up yourself. This is a last minute stream today. I didn't dash the link out too far, so everyone who's here, big up yourself, especially.
Big up Aiden.
You know what I'm saying? Big up Mont, Sleeping Kids, MX.
Big up.
Obviously, Gio as well. Big up yourself, bro. I know you're here talking about Arsenal. You end up popping up, you prick. That versus Norwich. Yeah, that one will go down in history still. Man,
Proper goal.
How fucked that.
Highlight of his career, blood. That and the Barca game, I'll big it up. As much as I hate the Wilshere youth, fam, like he's actually hard, isn't it?
He was hard. There's no denying it. He was definitely hard.
But it's just the fact he fizzled out so early. Like, I remember that game against Barca, there was so much hype around him. Like he dominated the midfield. Like that. I feel like it's up there in terms of single performance at such a young age, innit?
Like, I think it's the best, bro. Man was 16, bro.
You could look at Rooney. Rooney's done it bare times.
Bro, he was 16 playing against Xavi, Iniesta, bro, deep it on the Champions League.
I'm hearing it.
No one.
I'm hearing it. I'm hearing it. That's something else, isn't it? But he didn't ever reach his heights that he was meant to after that game, innit? You always see flashes and.
Not Spurs. Mikel says Jack Wilshere, Ray Parla, Petit, and Gilberto were all about that life. I think he's talking kids when you said about the Wenger days. But I
mean a later bit, yeah.
Looking forward to watching Everton play Arsenal in the US. No Richarlison in it, so they'll get away with it.
Yeah, we got them.
Wilshere used to back B for real one. Remember when he tried to step to Fellaini? The height difference was mad. He didn't care though. He did not care.
He didn't give a dash.
Assad said we had Tony Rudiger and his house where he won us the Champions League. Yeah, Tony. Rudiger.
Yeah. It's a great example.
That was his finest.
Assad said, "No, Mons, don't do that. Milner versus City was getting toasted by Foden. Don't act like because of his housery, he just couldn't keep up." First of all, I'm talking about the other leg, not the first game. The first game, he got toasted by Foden when Milner went right back. But when he played midfield in the other game, he should have had enough yellow cards. Enough yellow cards, to be fair. Ben White, this Love Island centre back, Martini, when fit.
Tierney,
Tierney has that in him still. I can't lie, but I have him swiping at Finnair stuck on replay. I'll be honest, in my head, that lives in my head for a while. When he swiped at Finnair. My notifications always on. Ilias, big up yourself. Bigsixbants equals cool. Big up yourself.
Big up.
Can't say long. I'm fasting today. Oh yeah, big up all the obviously.
Oh yeah, big up everyone. Trust me. Big up everyone fasting today.
Eat tomorrow, innit? Eat tomorrow. Yeah. Big up you, man. For real. Arsenal got embarrassed in preseason today. 5-3 though.
We won the game. How can we get embarrassed?
It wasn't looking good from the beginning.
But bro, look at the starting lineup though. When the real Dons came on, you saw it's just.
Should you really need to have to whip out your real Dons? Like?
No, we had to. This is all part of embedding the squad. We had to play them.
Ilias said they said Tierney was better than Robertson. I do remember those days. But listen, make sure you slap a like, by the way, people. Obviously, this is like a kind of a low-key last-minute stream, and obviously, whoever's here is here. But make sure we start off at least 10 likes nice and early. And then we get the stream popping, man. So let's talk about Raphinha, kids. So we're hearing by the grapevine that Dembele's probably gonna get. The contract's on the table. It's now up to Dembele. Now Barcelona going to Dembele, Raphinha's probably gonna have to go to a second and first choice teams. Where they'd probably be Chelsea, and probably a loose link to Arsenal.
It's just a quick update in it. Fabrizio just said that Barca have come back with a better bid, verbal agreement.
Just now?
Yeah, literally just now.
Just now? Oh, okay, hold on.
Just now, bro.
Oh yeah, I've seen it. Update.
Scare me hot.
Yeah,
but that's good. I'm just deep in it.
Agreement with Dembele's accepted.
Oh, Dembele accepted it.
Yeah, he has now.
So
he's accepted it.
Well, it says both Dembele and Raphinha.
So they're keeping Dembele and getting Raphinha.
That's deadly.
It could be that. That's what it's looking like, innit? It could be that.
Barca might be back, boy. That's mad.
That's deadly.
That is deadly still.
In terms of getting longevity, that stinks of longevity as well.
Think of Lewandowski / Oba, maybe not Oba, Dembele and Raphinha. That is this. Yeah, potentially him, because if they don't get Lawan, they're back to Oba, innit?
Man said Boba.
Yeah. But no, I mean, I think he'll go. I think if Barcelona approach Leeds within it, I see it now. They've improved. Approach have improved. It's verbal though.
Verbal. So just imagine you haven't heard that news right now. What is your opinions on Raphinha right now? Because obviously I know you've gone and got is the ship sailed for you? Has the ship sailed? Or is
definitely. It's definitely sailed for me. I said it on the stream. I think it was on the United show. I said, if you don't want to be at my club, I can't take you. You could be the best player in the world, but the minute you don't want to be at my club, I don't want you anymore. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So when he said he's open to an Arsenal move, that attracted me to Raphinha, no homo, but that attracted me to getting Raphinha. So the reason why I said no afterwards is because the minute Chelsea come with an improved bid, better than R1, he then wanted to go Chelsea. Well, to be fair, they didn't really agree personal terms, but it looked like he had his overall heart set on Barca. That's 1,000,000%. He wants Barca. That's guaranteed. And that's fine. I don't think I think in terms of the actual pecking order, I think it goes Barca, Chelsea, then Arsenal. Or probably even Barca, Arsenal, Chelsea, because you don't know the stance on Chelsea yet. But I mean, I don't want to be second. I don't want to be second best. I need you to be fully committed at the club or not. Because now what he's going to do is, if we do end up getting him, he'll probably just wait for that Barca move anyway in the future. Might run down his contract, wait for Barca to become a big club again, and then boom, they got the bread to go slap peas on him, and then get him on the low. Like it's not. There's no point. You know what I'm trying to say? There's better wingers out there that are willing to join my club and be fully committed. I can't have half-hearted people. I can't, especially where we are now, where we need Champions League football or it's bust, guaranteed. We need players on board. If you're not on board, you can't come. So that ship sailed.
Do you reckon a Man United fan needs a certain Man United fan base needs to understand that, because obviously with De Jong,
they all need to understand.
His priority is to stay. De Jong has said his priority is to stay at Barcelona, but if the money isn't right, he'll be open to a move. Now, to me, that sounds like Man United. Your heart's not there. Your heart's just
this is what I'm saying.
This is why people say once. Why don't you want De Jong? He'd fit great in your system. I don't give a dash, because if he wants to stay at the team he's at, and the only thing that's driving him away is the money, when the money difference is barely even 50,
I feel like
35
with De Jong, it's a bit different though, innit? Because like you've got Ten Hag, he knows the style of play. Man United are still a big club. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, I don't know, for example, myself, I've gone in with like 100 million and said, yeah, cool, come play for us. It's United, innit? There's I want to say project, but there's a structure there that would suit him at the same time. But I suppose his preference is Barca, innit? I can excuse that, innit? Because if I'm a United fan, I'm thinking, this is a player we kind of need. He's going to improve our team. He knows the system. Like, fair enough, he doesn't want to come to my club, not his first choice. But once he's here, I'm sure he'll be quite happy and he'll fit in perfectly. You know what I'm saying?
No, you're right.
It's a similar situation with Kane, innit? When Kane didn't want him to go, I didn't want him to go. He turned around, ended up staying. He performed well for the rest of the season. I've got no complaints with him, innit?
No, you're right. But for me, like, there's different philosophies. I think Tottenham has never, ever had that philosophy, because if they did, Kane would have been out the door ages ago. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But I think for City and Arsenal, and I can't vouch for any other club because I've not seen it, but I know specifically Pep and Mikel, they're two guys that say it from the jump. If you don't want to be here, you go. Pep even said it in an interview with I don't think it was with Fabrizio, but Fabrizio quoted it, and I think they were discussing Bernardo Silva, saying, "Yeah, we don't want to sell him to Barcelona, but if Bernardo wants to go, he can go. We can't have players being at the club and they don't want to be here. We're open to letting them leave, and that's completely fine. We've done it with Henry. It's always been Arsenal's philosophy, even since Wenger days. With Henry, think of Henry, bro, how mad he was for my club. The minute he didn't want to be here, that's fine. Thank you for your services, King of the Prem, all of that, but we'll sell you because you don't want to be here anymore. And it's as simple as that. So with Raphinha, listen, you're not on Henry. So, I mean, you're a great player, but if you don't want to be here, I don't want you in the club. As simple as that.
I hear what you're saying. I think each club obviously does have a slight difference in their philosophy, but I think a lot of managers do think the same way. They probably lean towards players who have their heart set on the club. And I don't think De Jong has his heart set on Man United. I think there's an interest there and he's open to it. I'm not saying he doesn't want to be at Man United because they're offering the money, he's going to go there for the bread only. I just think that he's open to the move, but if he has to pick one of the two, he's picking Barcelona. And from a Liverpool fan myself, I'm not. For me, I don't really like all that. If there's two teams and you'd rather go over there, stay over there, innit? I don't care if you're open to joining me. I'm not saying you're not gonna come and give your all when you join me, but there's always gonna be that. Well, if he had the choice between here and there, he'd go over there. So realistically, even if he was on his last year of a contract, I know he's going to be open to moving somewhere else. It's like gal that have cheated on man to get with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? If you take a gal from someone, they can get taken from you, bro. Like, do you know what I'm saying? That's the way I see it. You know what I'm saying? Especially with man that have already technically been to the top. When I say to the top, obviously Barcelona and Real Madrid are classed as the pinnacle of football when you go and play for that club, especially for South Americans. You know what I mean? Raphinha, his heart's set on Barcelona. Barcelona are nowhere near the Barcelona team they were, but man still wants to go there.
Yeah, no, facts.
You know what I'm saying? It's Barcelona, South American. You know what I'm saying? That's their dream. That's what they want to do. But let's just get to some of the questions in the chat. That's weak-minded from Arsenal fans, if that's the case. I wouldn't agree, personally.
Yeah, I think it's complete opposite. It's the complete opposite. If you didn't feel like that, then it'll be weak-minded.
Yeah.
So this that.
I think so. Mons, I can't lie, Bill Pablo. He says, we need to talk about the Leeds transfers. They bought in crazy transfers. Rocker, the American youngster, Tyler Adams, and that winger from Feyenoord.
I was going to say, Leeds, they're doing a thing, on a sly. It's very sly, but they're doing a thing.
I hear what you're saying in it, but
I forgot Sinisteri. He's decent still. He's very decent.
Do you know who I heard?
100 M to spend as well, man.
Do you know who I heard Arsenal getting linked to? Lang.
Oh, Noah Lang.
Noah Lang. He fell out of Ten Hag and obviously got loaned out to Bruges, didn't it? And eventually got sold. I can't lie. I think he's hard, innit? Like,
he's good. He's good.
Opinion, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, he's good. Yeah.
If you men have watched him play for the Netherlands, that kid is cold.
Yeah, I've seen it.
That kid is like, I remember every time I was watching Netherlands, I said, who's this kid? Like, who's this guy? Like, he just looks a bit different on the ball. I think he's cold. And
I think he's got that Neymar vibe to him,
bro. He's like a young Anthony, bro. He's like a young Anthony.
Young Anthony,
hard. I think Lang would. To me, I don't think he's better than Martinelli or anything, but like he's got something about him that I think can really give him a mad high ceiling.
Yeah,
people
definitely.
Like obviously again, but because he fell out with Ten Hag, people are saying he's got attitude problems.
He does.
There was a specific game where he's probably, unfortunately, he probably might seem like one of the men who actually just thinks he's better than he is. You know what I mean? But,
yeah, he's definitely got attitude problems.
Yeah, Elias says it hit attitude problem once, so maybe he's got an attitude problem.
Yeah.
If Chelsea get Raf, Sterling, Ronnie, Delete, De Jong, and Ake,
definitely,
and they compete for the title.
I think they can.
Definitely.
They can. I think there'll be deficiencies there. I still think you'll be in and amongst it with myself and Manchester City, but you'd be closer than.
Yeah, definitely than last season. Definitely.
Yeah,
I think another centre back as well though. They're literally replacing Rudiger and
because they've lost Christensen and
another centre back and maybe
and Thiago Silva, the best centre back at their club, is 38 now. So
is he 38?
Yeah,
right. Okay, it's still getting to my defense though. I'm not gonna lie. And yours, kids.
I think we get into your defense, Ethan. But nothing.
What did you say?
It's nothing.
So cheeky.
So Joe Gomez signs a new contract for Liverpool. Opinions?
I
wanted him.
Me and Ethan share the same opinion on that boy. That's for me. Like I don't know about my man's personal life, so I'm not gonna get into all that. But if I was him, I'm cutting.
Yeah,
because I know I'm not gonna get the minutes that I deserve. He's a good centre back, fam. He's a good centre back.
What do we think? What do we?
He won't know. That's the thing. Like I don't think Klopp will. He'll start. Obviously, he'll start some here and there.
He's never quite recovered from the knee injury. He got injured at a similar time that Van Dijk did. Obviously, in the bad season, the one we third, the bad season, and he before that was integral. When we shut down the league in 2020, that was Joe Gomez and Van Dijk, and it was like, at one point it was 25 games, 1 draw, 1 loss. Do you know what I mean? At one point it was from start of the season till Christmas, 4 goals.
But you know what confused me the most about that whole contract? When I saw that, I was baffled. I think that's the last thing I thought I was gonna see, is because Joe Gomez is actually decent, isn't it? Like, he has the good attributes. He's decent on the ball. He can play. He's not versatile, but he can play right back if needed. And it just baffled me because, he's got his injuries, but it's like he's clearly there and happy, content, bacon on the bench. Man made 8 appearances in the Prem last season. Mm-hmm. To me, he's too good to be making 8 appearances, regardless of whether it's for Liverpool or City. Bro, he comes start for Chelsea or Tottenham or Arsenal. You know what I'm saying?
But do you think, obviously, because I think what's Joe Gomez, maybe from his point of view, you look at the fact that at his best, he was starting for Liverpool.
Yeah.
But before, do you know what I mean? Before the injury, he was up front and started. And obviously at that time, Matip was the one with the injuries. Matip was the one where couldn't complete 5 games without getting a niggle. You know what I'm saying? So do you think in his head, he thinks, Matip is getting on? I think Matip's only got 2 years left in him, in my opinion.
How old is he?
Yeah, 2 years. At the high standard he set this season, I don't see him do that for another 2-3 years.
Yeah, I say 2 years.
You know what I mean? So do you think maybe he's looking at that and thinking, well, Matip probably could be out the door?
Yeah, but then what about Konate?
Yeah, Konate's only getting better.
That's 3 centre-backs. There's 3 centre-backs.
I don't know, I don't know.
It's either he really believes in his...
That's the thing.
No, for real. It's either he really believes in his source and he thinks, cool, he might get a chance, or he's just happy. He's a scrub.
Yeah, it's literally there's one of the two.
You got to remember, when your team's winning, I think it's different. I think if Liverpool were fighting for top 4, Joe Gomez would be out the door. He'd be out the door first.
Yeah, no, defo. But bro, England call-ups out the window now.
Literally,
he's not care about his England career.
Like, I mean, but he's not
even that old, bro. It's not like he's 30.
When he come back from his injury, though, it weren't really that. And I'll be honest, I was watching him closely, and I was like, "Yo, like, what's happening here?" Like, even when he come on in the cup, Klopp gave him some game time in the cup. Gomez was looking very meaty, bro.
But I still think
at the same time, Konate's putting in these performances.
That's the thing, because it's so like on and off. I think if he just went to a team where he's starting week in, week out, you would see the old Gomez back, and he'll get more like clout, more minutes, more just everything. It'll be better for his career and his confidence, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Let's
come play back free, Gomez.
There's a few questions there. Big up Mons, Maggi. No, Raphinha hasn't stalled. Barca have got a chance, one either Dembele or Raphinha. Well, it stalled. When I was making the video, it was stalling. And as soon as we go live, Raphinha, like, I'm hearing all this stuff. Literally, 10 minutes ago. Question for Spursy Mikel Arteta: why is it that players have attitude problems? Why is it that the coach doesn't seem to have an attitude or personal deficiencies themselves? ... Arteta. So I'm guessing, are you saying that it might not be the player in some circumstance, the manager might just have a problem with, man?
Who's that about, though? Is that Noah Lang?
He said ... Arteta.
Oh, Arteta. What?
I think that's his opinion. He thinks maybe certain man, Arteta might have a problem with certain man rather than to be the other way around in terms of attitude problem. Because I think Northside London, big up Northside London, said to me that he thinks Aubameyang's attitude wasn't as bad as everyone made it out to be.
I agree.
He committed to the club a lot longer than what people thought.
Yeah.
And he thinks Arteta had a problem with him already. There was already a problem that began, and there was kind of no going back. So, what do you think about all that?
I agree with that. What you said, because I think that ship sailed when Aubameyang came late to the NLD. I think it was during the lockdown. I think it was, or it might have been the season afterwards. But he came late to an NLD, and I think when that happened, I saw Mikel just didn't look at Oba the same way. And I could see something sparking up from there, because let's be real, that's big. You're Arsenal captain, and you're arriving to the NLD late. Come on now,
do you know what is? I remember you lot won that game as well. So if you won that game, lost, I think it would have been made bigger than what it was as well.
That's what I'm saying. I think because we won, I think it just toned it down a little bit, And then Mikel remembered that, that can't run. But if he was to lose that game, I think Oba would have been at that door, that window, if I'm honest. So he's lucky.
I hear it. Dill says, the talk, delete, Kunde, Raphinha, all want different clubs. The media love to talk shit. As I said, can't lie, I rate Gomez highly. I wanted him at Chelsea at right centre-back, but I really question his mentality for staying at Liverpool. I hope he has fun.
Facts.
Big facts.
Hear it. I think it can either be seen as mentality or it can be seen as he generally thinks he's good enough to play for Liverpool. Because remember, it's not like he's never been up front and starting for Liverpool. Joe Gomez has been at Liverpool for 7 years.
Yeah, it's true. He could revive it. He could end up starting alongside VVD.
He's been there for 7 years and he's 25.
We have to see, innit? We'll have to see.
You know what I'm saying? I think if Gomez is maybe, 28, 29, then you start to look at it and go, where is your ambition? Honestly, because you ain't playing no time soon. But because he's at the age that he's at and he's got a lot of years ahead of him as a centre-back, in fact, you could arguably say that Joe Gomez's prime years as a centre-back are probably in about 5-6 years' time. You know what I mean? Like, he's just turned 25, by the way.
So, but once you can also flip that, innit? We've seen numerous times where players are out of favour for whatever reason. He's won the Champs, Prem, FA Cup, League Cup, everything there is to win. Like, as a 25-year-old, you want to get your England career back on track. Like, go to a smaller club, Leicester, let's say, someone like Leicester, get regular game time, play well, get your big move to a big club again. Like, I don't know, like, it seems like, bro, it's a drastic change in what's the word? In games played.
In the hierarchy. Like, him in the food chain.
Yeah, like, he's literally bottom of the food chain, fam. And it's not like anyone above him scrubs or Matip was barely injured last season. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Man said
man are playing big Nat Phillips.
Bring back Big Nat.
He's on loan, innit? He was on loan. You got them promoted though, innit?
Oh yeah, shit.
He had a decent season still. He actually had a decent season. And he was like probably our best defender in that year we had no centre back.
Yeah.
Let's be real. Van Dijk is going to retire LFC, so that left centre back is done for the next 4 or 5 years. Konate is definitely going to take the mantle off of Matip.
Yeah, definitely. This is what I'm saying.
Boy, as I said, I think my rating of Konate, I think Konate, his ceiling is mad high. But Konate got a bozo gene about him that people just seem to ignore all the time. You know, like, I don't know if you man have seen that bozo gene.
A little bit. I saw it against Benfica.
Yeah, like, he got a little bit of a bozo gene about him. He done it against Chelsea when he came out of position. And he done it against Brighton when he pushed it up. He's young, he's 20.
Yeah, he's young. So that's gonna go. But his ceiling's definitely higher.
Yeah, like, you look at his attributes and he looks faster than most attackers. He looks stronger than most attackers.
Yeah.
He's the same size as Van Dijk. Like, you know what I mean? Obviously, you look at Gomez, obviously, and I think Endo put it perfectly in this comment here. I remember at one point, VVD and Gomez conceded 9 goals in 38 matches together. They were calling him the mini Van Dijk.
Yeah, them days I remember them.
He was fake. He was fake, innit? And he also used to even against Arsenal one time. I remember he locked up Aubameyang, and he weren't even like clamping him. Every time Aubameyang would lead off, he just cut off the run. You know when the ball would come over the top. Because Gomez was so fast, he just eased him off the ball every time. It would keep happening. But I agree with what Endo says here. Joe Gomez post-lockdown till his injury was media as fuck. I don't know if he's the same player after that big injury. When Matip goes, Konate is next up, in my opinion. So, yeah. Philip says Gomez stayed at the best Liverpool because he wants to fight for a starting place, and I like that. I think you look at him both ways. Zero football, big up yourself. Nobody loves to be going to Chelsea, says Shaq Sham P. Clinical says big up, hope you're good, bro. Noah Lang, Ten Hag, Guendouzi, Saliba, Oba, Arteta, all inclusive. I don't discriminate. Joe Gomez away at Villa 7-2. Yeah, obviously that was a shocker, but Van Dijk was horrible that game as well. But Joe Gomez was. We don't talk about that. Gomez ex Fofana partnership.
Yeah, that'll be mad. That'll be mad.
pace but no experience, isn't it? Hella pace.
No experience. No, I think that'll be good. I think it'll actually be good.
But Gomez is experience. We can't say man ain't experienced.
No, Gomez is definitely experienced. Definitely for
7 years.
And Fofana's good. Fofana's good.
Fofana's hard. He's done like 22 as well.
I think Fofana and Gomez go in that category where like they haven't been the same since their injuries. They just haven't been.
Fofana though, like
with Fofana, it's a bit early to tell because I think he just came back. Yeah. So we'll see what he does this season.
Similar to Justin, innit?
Yeah.
I got my eye on James Justin this season, bro.
He is. Obviously, I remember because he won me fantasy. I remember he won me fantasy that year. I remember he was doing the madness. But the thing is, of James Justin, I was a massive fan of him simply because it's the way he could play left and right back.
Yeah, he could play either side. Yeah.
On his breakthrough season, I was like, how dare you come and do? How dare you?
Yeah. He was
make it look that easy. There are big men coming into this league and struggling at wing back for top 6 clubs, and you're coming in Leicester making it like you've been doing it for years.
Yeah,
I was like, this kid and give him a call.
I remember I was sad because he played so well that season. End of the season, he got injured, so he didn't even go to the Euros.
It was him and Eze. They both got the Eze obviously popped his Achilles. And
they both played so hard.
And Eze actually got his call up. He found out he got the call up.
Yeah.
I remember Townsend saying on a TalkSport. And obviously, I think James Justin, I can't remember if he had got the call up, but James Justin looked like he was a shoo-in for that right back call up. Not obviously to start on that, but
to start, yeah.
You know what I mean? But Assad says he thinks Fofana's better than Gomez. I'm too early to say all of that. He hasn't got enough money.
Have Leicester signed Samori, by the way, or not yet?
Samari,
yeah.
He's good, signed, bro. But do you know what? I thought Man United were linked with him. That's when I saw that.
I saw it was Leicester. Someone's very close to signing.
Leicester. But Man United were linked with him up until then.
What? Who's Samari?
Yeah.
Samari plays for them. He signed last season, bro.
Is it someone else then?
Yeah, I think we're talking about someone different.
No, it was recently in recent days. It was recent, isn't it, once?
Samari signed for them last summer.
I don't know them, boy.
Chat, help us out here.
I definitely saw something recently.
I saw something recently. It might be a different one, to be fair, then.
Yeah, it must be a different one. Because the one I'm thinking of... who's
Man United was linked to my man? Like...
Oh, Sangare.
Oh.
He's got the name.
I swear that deal was wrapped up.
Yeah? Is he going Leicester, yeah? Sangare.
Yeah, it's looking like he's going Leicester still.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Man United were linked to him.
Could be back.
Someone said Fofana doesn't have VVD and Matip ahead of him. I like that one. It's true. Keep saying I reckon Leicester are going to be a force this season. They're getting players back from injury and they should add a couple pieces. They can compete for top 4/6. Top 6, not top 4. Not top 4.
I don't think Rodgers is good enough.
Yeah, I don't think I was about to say that. I don't think he's good enough. I think he's a bit of a fraud.
Look at Ace talking about Wireless, saying Wireless Festival was mental. The amount of girls out there today, the fire weather today was boiling.
Saying loving the gallon, boy.
Loving the galley. But yeah, remember, guys, keep remembering to hit us up with questions. Next one to talk about. Let's talk about Tottenham's window so far. So obviously, you got in Perisic, you bought in Basuma, you've just got Langley on loan, who I think can be hot or cold. I think it's not as bad a signing as people think. You've also got in Richarlison, Kulusevski signed permanently, Bentancur signed permanently,
and Fraser Foster.
And Fraser Foster has come in as a backup. That is a lot of work.
That's a lot of work. I told you, Patrici. What do I always say? MDO. That brother don't stop working, fam. And you know what I love about it as well, yeah? These men are all like done for the pre-season, innit? So we can take everyone on pre-season, kick off the season on a high, and we still got bare deadwood to get rid of. Lo Celso's coming, and Dombele's coming, I think. Rodon, who we're going to let go. Like, there's bare deadwood we need to get rid of, fam. It's beautiful. Beautiful.
I hear it. I think, obviously, do you see all of these guys gelling, or do they need a season to gel?
Nah, not a season to gel. I feel like you can make. Basuma's prem proven.
No, but I'm talking about Joe with their teammates, because every time you bring in 4 or 5 players, and you haven't brought in 4 or 5 bench players, you brought in a starter in Perisic, a starter in Basuma, a starter in.
That's it, I'd say.
In a actually,
I'd say the
fair,
2.
Yeah, personally, I think Longley's good enough to start in your back line. Personally, innit? But
Longley.
Yeah,
nah, not the way Ben Davis was playing, but I hear it. He can fill in. He's adequate.
Obviously, I understand Longley's had a fall off, but why do people forget his first 2 seasons at Barcelona? Like, they weren't amazing.
No, because months, that's time ago, bro.
It wasn't time ago. It was 2018, 19, and 19, 22.
Yeah, bro, it's a new era now. It's 2
years ago.
No, 2018. Let's be real. Like that's the World Cup year. Like, come on, bro.
It was 2, bro.
So what you saying? James Rodriguez time.
Yeah, James Rodriguez. I was gonna say that. There's a new. I feel like there's a new era in football where them not needs to be left in the past, fam. Longley, I'm sorry. You know me, innit? Like,
I think it's a bit cutthroat to be leaving, to be after 2 years to be drawing the line on man, because there's still man hanging by a string in this football thing. When they've only the last good season they seen is 2 years ago, man, and we're still trying to claim.
Longley was there. He was good. He was definitely good. But if I'm looking at it as of now, from what I've seen in the recent years, like 2-3 years,
2 years,
it's just not good enough. It's not good enough.
Years, bro.
Yeah, but that's a lot of years, bro. Where he's not been good. You can't just revive your career. How old is he? That 31? Or what is he?
But maybe a back 3. He's like 28, I think. But maybe a back 3 would suit him, though, innit? Like, he's comfortable in the ball.
I guess
he's
maybe.
Not the most physical presence, but there's still a player there. I know that for a fact.
He's just turned 27. He was 26 this year. Just turned.
Yeah. Oh, he's 27. Oh, okay. I don't know, innit? For me, I think I wouldn't be happy with that at all. So I'm just gonna.
Not even on the bench.
Glorified.
No, not even on my bench. Not even on my bench.
Glorified Lovren, Jesus.
No, it's literally that. It's literally that.
Go on.
No, I was gonna say the way I see it is our 11 is good enough. I'm not gonna say what my targets are for next season, but my 11's good enough to achieve what I want to achieve in it. Like, I do need a bit more depth in centre back, but if you look around, we've added Steele in midfield with Basuma, more than comfortable, proven. Richarlison, who can come off the bench, attacking threat along the front 3. Like, it's promising, innit? There's still a bit more work to do, but it's promising, innit? As long as I can keep my 11 fit, rotation's not too bad. Kulu, Richarlison comes in for Kulu. Like, I can't complain for 1-2 games. I can't complain with that, innit? Like, it's good work. It's good work. More to come as well, cuz.
Obviously, if you get Jed Spence in, it makes the window that much better. People said, who's better, Tomori or Gomez?
Ooh, Gomez. I'm going Gomez. Yeah.
Are you saying
what last season?
I mean, we haven't really seen enough of Tomori. I guess he had to go to the Italian league.
Yeah, but he won the league there, man.
Gomez won everything to win the Liverpool still.
And he was a big. I think Tomori's better. Tomori is very underrated. I can't lie. He's very underrated.
Better than Gomez, I think that's a bit mad.
I say it's evenly mad.
How many good seasons you seen at Tomori?
Yeah, no, obviously it's not a lot. It's not a lot at all.
You've seen a good season and a half, and half of that season was in the back 3.
What, for who?
Chelsea.
No, bro, you just won the league at Milan, bro.
Yeah, that's why I said the good season.
Okay, yeah.
The rest of it was at Chelsea.
Yeah, true. But I don't know, man.
As I said, you've seen Gomez win a Prem and a Champs and play big roles in that.
But if I'm looking at who I prefer in my team, I'd probably say Tomori. Because I feel like he's got the qualities that we need.
That's not what I asked. He asked who's better. He asked who is better.
I mean, that's it. Because I can't put a finger on who's better, I would have to say Tomori. Because I didn't go by who
it's supposed to be making. I think if man can go win a league in Italy and it makes you better than the man that's win the Champs in the Prem.
Yeah, no. The winning league in Italy, that's not the reason why I'm saying that. I think because I've seen Tomori play.
What did he do at Chelsea that trumped what he done that was better at Gomez?
If we're talking about Chelsea,
I think Tomori was obviously light years ahead of Gomez this season. Gomez didn't play, whereas Tomori went and got some game time at a team with Milan, and obviously they went and won the league. But again, is this one of those times that people just forget about league tax?
Yeah, no, I still think it's very even in there. I don't think there's a clear player at all.
It depends what Gomez we're talking about, in my opinion, as well. If you're talking about the Gomez,
that's the thing. Yeah,
if you talk about the Gomez before his knee injury last year, I think Gomez is clear. It's not even close. But then you look.
Tomori's not even a big guy like that. You know, don't it?
Yeah, he's not even big.
He's not even a big presence like that. I think how tall is he? He's not even massive. Gomez is like 6 something. He's like 6'3".
Gomez is 6'2.5" or something like that.
Yeah, like
and he's 6 foot probably.
Yeah,
I think he's like 6 foot. More. I'm
taking Gomez. I can't lie. Like if we're going prime, I didn't watch too much AC Milan games, but they obviously had great success. But if you're talking prime Tomori, prime Gomez, I'm definitely going Gomez, fam.
Oh yeah, prime. Yeah, prime.
You look at even on the big stage, and the Italian teams did nothing in the Champions League.
It's true.
Absolutely nothing. You know what I'm saying? We came up against both Milans, remember?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
True.
We came up against both Milan sides. Tomori is better than Gomez. He's better on the ball, fast and good in the air.
That's what I was saying. He's got the quality.
I'm pretty sure that is everything Joe Gomez is good at. Joe Gomez is one of the fastest English centre backs. Hence why he also plays right back.
Tomori's defo quicker. Defo.
Quicker than Gomez? You mad?
Defo.
He might be, you know. I know Gomez is burners.
Yeah, Gomez ain't slow.
Gomez is burners.
Gomez is defo burners, but Tomori's defo faster. Defo.
I said defo faster. You're slow.
Defo faster, bro.
So Gomez is faster than Van Dijk, bro. Gomez was faster than prime Van Dijk.
Gomez faster than prime. What? Van Dijk quick? I don't know. Maybe I might be bugging. I didn't know Van Dijk was quick. I might be bugging. I didn't know, boy. Chat, let me know. I didn't know Van Dijk.
Expect him to be quick in it, but he's quick.
Maybe.
Why is Assad typing in capitals? I'm baffed. He's typing in capitals.
That's where you got him.
No, he's not happy, bro.
He's not happy.
I remember Assad is anti-Liverpool, so like you got to take anything he says with
Liverpool K.
With when you got to chop off the Liverpool tax. Hold on, let me just check something. But yeah, no. Stop acting like Gomez was instrumental in your title win. Lovren played half that year. Gomez played 28 games, bro. And the appearances that he didn't play them when the league was already won. So, yeah. Gomez 18-19 was cold. Title winning season, he was immense. This is what I'm trying to bro. Like a man was pretty much there for two of our biggest moments this millennium. You know what I'm saying? Gomez, big up OJ says Gomez is all around. Gomez is a better passer and a ball carrier than him. Gomez is good on the ball, you know.
I agree with that. Yeah.
I don't know about the passing thing though. That's what
Gomez sprays.
Gomez does spray.
I don't know about that, fam.
You haven't watched Gomez got sprayed.
No, I've watched Gomez, but I'll be real. I don't know about that one there. That was I'll give him everything else.
You have to go do your research about Gomez's sprayers.
I know.
You got sprayers.
Matip and Van Dijk have sprayers.
Gomez has got brother. Gomez, you got to remember, like most Liverpool players have sprayers in it. Like most Liverpool players can spray the ball. Wijnaldum had sprayers at times, but I wouldn't call him a guy that's blazing passes 60 yards. He just had it in his locker from time to time. Do you know what I mean? Because of our play style. As I said, get it when you want to get it to the wing backs. These Tomori takes are wild. Gomez is not on his level. If Tomori was in the Liverpool side, him and Konate would be battling for that third place centre back slot. Wow, one season could really change a man's. Look, the disrespect on Gomez is mad.
No, Gomez. I'm not disrespecting Gomez.
As I said, it's the recency bias on Kieran is in.
No, I'm not disrespecting Gomez. He's cool, bro. I think he's good. You heard me say it earlier on, but I just think Tomori is just a bit better. Like that's all it is. It's not much in it.
He was in AC Milan because you would never have said that prior to his good season at AC.
Yeah, but bro, that's included, bro. You can't just deny that he won the title with AC Milan, bro.
Why are we going to deny that he won the league in Liverpool and the Champions League in Liverpool?
You know, that's great, bro. That's great. But if you're in the Liverpool,
that's unbelievable.
It's unbelievable. It's Liverpool, bro. Like AC Milan have they got no business.
Tomori was at Chelsea, bro, and not a great Chelsea. Come on, do you get it? Tomori was at Chelsea, bro. He was at Chelsea, not playing enough. Man, I'm quick to remember the Tomori of last season, but quick to forget the Tomori 2 seasons ago. But listen, we'll move on to the next one. Yeah, we'll move on to the next bit. We'll move on to the next topic. Actually, let me go through some of the comments first because people are still. The opinions are like it's quite interesting to see the opinions in the chats. To be fair, you man have lost the plot. No way is Gomez on the ball. Gomez better on the ball than Tomori. Gomez came into the fold in December that year. You won the league. Before that, it was Matip and Lovren. All right, that's sad. Rewatched Jota's hat-trick again at Atlanta. Gomez was playing left, right, and center. They're both. Zio says, bro, they're both the same. They're both great playing. They're both great when playing the ball to others. Basically, Zio saying there's not much in it. Can Gomez do what Tomori did away against Wolves? He can never. We're talking about the goal he scored.
Oh, that banger.
Don't tell me. Good point, though.
It was a banger, though. I can't lie. That goal was mad.
I think he got goal of the month, you know.
Yeah, had to. First name basis. Contract is only to keep his value. He will be sold when the good bid comes in. That's a Liverpool fan.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember enough games to go with a comparison against Tomori. Big man saying, man ain't got enough money in the bank to be talking to Gomez. Like, get your money up, G. Get your money up, G. The comparison for Prime Gomez and Prime Tomori, are you guys comparing? Is this a comparison for Prime Gomez and Prime Tomori, or are you guys comparing both of them right now? Both of them right now, to be honest. I think Tomori's better at the moment, but
definitely at the moment.
Overall, I'd go with Gomez. Man said, he's adamant that they're both the same, like they're very similar. They are quite similar.
This is what I was saying.
To be fair, yeah, I'm not gonna front on that one. But listen, we're gonna move on to the. What do you mean Gomez doesn't have money in the bank? Did man just come in here to just cost Liverpool, fam? Man is saying Gomez don't have money in the bank. I'm baffled. In fact, let's get listen, hold on. Let's get another opinion.
I know that ain't who I think it is.
Welcome. It's been a while. You telling me I let you in too early?
No. I was sorting out the audio in that one. Yeah, what's good?
Nothing, bro. Again, it's just Transfer Talk Q&A Friday. We're also, someone asked a question of who do you think is better, Tomori or Gomez? We're saying Tomori's better now, but Prime Gomez is. I'm saying Prime. Well, I think most of us are saying Prime Gomez is clear of Tomori. I'm also saying that I don't think Tomori has enough money in the bank to be compared to Gomez, in my opinion. What would you say with that?
Yeah, pretty much that, man. Big up everyone. Big up the man and that. Yeah, I would say the same. I'd say Tomori right now is better than Gomez, coming off injuries and the inconsistency in form and being played. But Prime Gomez is what? Nah, man. 1920 Gomez is serious though.
By the way, no, go on.
No, go on.
I was gonna say, because I've got people saying that Gomez has no money in the bank. You can see Pac-Man saying Gomez has no money in the bank, which is a bit
what? What? It's crazy. Do you know what it is? This is the society we live in today. Like it's the recency bias.
Maybe it's the Friday. The temperature's gone up. I don't know what it is. People are also saying that that Gomez isn't a good passer. Well, he's not that good of a passer. You know, it's obviously, as I said, right now, I think Gomez is obviously a victim of, the system's good, so Gomez good, otherwise he's shit. That's the general consensus I'm seeing from the opposition fans. You know what I mean? And I can see where they're coming from, obviously, but Gomez has been in Liverpool 7 years, so he's more than experienced. He's gone and won the Premier League. He's gone and won the Champions League. In the league, in that title-winning season, he started 22 games, played 28 games, and by the time Gomez had stopped playing games, we'd already lost to Watford and didn't care about the league anymore. I'm pretty sure you remember that. You know what I mean? But when it came to crunch time, it was 25 wins. 23 games, 21 win. 25 wins, 1 win, 1 loss.
One draw, one
You know
loss.
what I mean?
Bro, that's why I can't even believe that people are trying to say that he don't have credit in the bank. Are you crazy? Like it's arguable to say that his form in that season is like, do you know what I mean? Is arguably as good as Kanate's form. Like, do you know what I mean? As good as Kanate's been. Like, I think you lot forget what VVD and Gomez were doing at their best. Like, trust me, that's still a bit disrespectful. Still,
as I said, stop acting like Gomez was instrumental in your title when Lovren played half of that year. You are so biased.
What? Lovren was getting bodied by Troy Deeney by the time we'd won the league by then times there. Like, don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm not really trying to hear about Degsy. I can't.
Although he did put in one cold pass to man like D9 against Everton.
Against Everton. That was his highlight of the season. That ball was
saucy. That ball was saucy. Only extra saucy because of what Origi then did with it. But yeah, still it was
100%. Cool, but good to have you in. Make sure you go and subscribe to LFC TV. Obviously doing brilliant things over there. This is kind of like one of our just chopping up streams, Q&A Friday. You know what I'm saying?
This is a light one. I'm gonna have to put it's a pass shooting, not really because of me. You told me a time, you didn't come back. I thought I come back. I said, "Oh, this guy don't need me." Then you just sending me. So just let me know. I got. Do you know what I mean? I just had to just make a little bit of time. But yeah, like,
absolutely fine, man. We're obviously just talking about just general transfers. The next one we're going to talk about is Martinez. Obviously, we're not sure what's going to happen with him. Will he go United? Will he go Arsenal? So, Kiers, I'll obviously start with you because you're the Arsenal fan. It's like, how do you feel about this signing? Because right now, what I'm seeing from Arsenal, more so Manchester United, is a lot of links, talks, but nothing's getting done. Like as I said, Martinez is taking you man on hella dates, and you man are just paying for hella dates, and you don't know if you're getting anything. You don't know what's going on.
I mean, from what I believe, and this is my own personal opinion, I think he's in communication with Ajax. I think if Man United bid higher than us, I think he goes United. If we bid higher than
you look at salary as well, because United are going to pay him more. Let's be honest.
I mean, it's not. I don't know. This is the thing, because I think with United, they've obviously got money, but so do we. People forget we've actually got money, especially now that the Raphinha deal's done, in my opinion, because we was about to lump like 60 M's on him. So now that's done, we might go for a cheaper winger and then just focus on Martinez and Tielemans, which is what I would do anyway. So I think if we offer them more money, because don't forget, they've got the connection with, I think, who is it that's there? I think it's Van der Sar. What's Van der Sar in Ajax? Is he a director or something?
Technical director.
Something like that. It's a director of some sort.
So that could play a part in it. Van der Sar probably wouldn't send him to United, and obviously you've got the Ten Hag thing. It's pointing into United's direction. They'll be favourites for it because of all the connections. But if we're going to be completely honest, he should come Arsenal because, in my opinion, one, we've got the better project, and two, we play. Well, we don't know about Ten Hag, but I think we play better football as it stands. And it'll be part of something good. Like, we got better players. Man United are done. You see Ronaldo.
But what about game time, kids?
That's what I was going to say. That's the thing that could also sway him to United, because if he goes United, whether he plays as a centre-back, because he can play both. He can play centre-back and left-back. So if Ten Hag says, look, we're buying you to be our main left centre-back alongside Varane, he'd probably go, because he's starting more or less every game ahead of Maguire, if we're being real. But Mikel, I heard that he wants to use him mainly as a left-back, as support to Tini. So basically call him a backup left back.
Tini's broke all the time though, so he'll see minutes.
That's
he'll see minutes, bro.
It's true. This is what I'm saying. So Mikel could sell him to that. And like I said, he did say to Mikel that he likes the idea of joining. He's not ruling it out. Like, the project's there. He sold it to him good. So I don't know. It's 50-50, man. Like, I can't put my head. I don't know. Who he go to. I don't know. Obviously, I want it to be Arsenal, but again, I don't know.
Same. What's your views on it as a neutral? seeing all the nothing really going on?
I think, I did say that. I was all jokes aside. Yeah, Tierney's good in that, but he broke, bro. Like you can't like, and unfortunately for you, man, as well. He's not meaty. He's too good. So like he come like Thiago for us. You know the ones that he's so influential when he's in that you miss him when he's not there, and it's becoming more of a regular thing that he's not there. You know them ones there. So like I think that all jokes aside, you could tempt him. I think that Arsenal's project is further along than Manchester United's. To be very honest with you. However, it depends what his ambitions are. Because if I'm honest with you, I think Man United maybe get into the Champions League before you do. Do you know them ones there? Like they seem to dip in and out of the Champions League, whereas you're going on, what is this, like 5th year? So I don't really think Champions League is something. Yeah, just I'm saying. So I don't think that that's something that you can argue, you can really confidently offer someone to say, listen, do you know what I mean? Whereas Man United they were second not so long ago. They could be like, listen, under Ten Hag. So it's in terms of like, it's one way or the other. What I think personally he should do for him, I genuinely, I would go Arsenal in it. I'd go Arsenal personally. I feel like I said, your project is further along. Like I do feel like he'll be impactful because unfortunately Tierney just can't keep himself fit. And you know you're kind of moving somewhere. Man United all over the place, bro.
That's the thing.
All over the place. Man.
It sounds biased in it, but I think you'd have to be out of your mind to want to go to Man United at this moment in time.
No, it's facts.
Another window for me to even see. Like if I'm a footballer and Man United want me, I'd still give it another window to go. All right, let me see. I've seen
not out of your mind, though, Monster.
Yes, because of the
amount of, like I put this. I always say this. Like I say this as the analogy. Like how Leng they were. Like when they're dusted now, they was Beyonce. So sometimes it's hard not to see how great that they were, and also as a player, you always think. Yeah, like, and also if you don't really follow the thing like that, you'll see like, oh, but 2 years ago they were second. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I may be that piece. Do you see what I'm saying? They always have that low
finish and that like it's actually,
you know what I'm saying? You think, oh, I could actually. Everyone wants to be that guy to like bring them back to the. So that's why I think they'll always have that. But in reality, we know that they're a bag of shit. Like they are actually.
I feel like this situation is very unique, innit? I feel like another player, another time, they're going Arsenal, innit? Definitely. It just makes a lot more sense. But with the player knowing the style of football, knowing the manager, look like they got along quite well. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's a big factor. And then game time as well. You know what I'm saying? He goes to Arsenal. First of all, he's got to adapt to the style of play, which is a big obstacle because it's quite unique. You've got to adapt to the style of play. Then you're going to potentially be back up to Tierney, perhaps Tavares, well, not Tavares, or Gabriel,
it's
whatever
Tierney,
position you're playing.
Tierney.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, and then let's be honest, he's walking straight into United's defense. Ten Hag probably won't fancy Maguire. Like, I'm sure he won't be afraid to drop a big name or a big signing. And you know what I'm saying? It just makes a lot more sense. But normally, they go Arsenal. This particular situation, I've seen United grab this one, man.
I think it's
a tricky one.
As an Englishman, as we're all Englishmen, obviously, we know what's going on at Manchester United for the real? You know what I mean? And I think anyone probably looks at Manchester United and goes, it's a bit crazy right now. The hierarchy and go, who really runs the club? Do you know what I mean? You look at the manager and go, he's the manager, but he can't even he's struggling to get his own man them here. You know what I mean? He's been linked to how many man from Ajax? How many have actually came?
True. But they haven't really put any like concrete bids in for them, to be fair.
But then for Man United as well, it's a bit bait as well, isn't it? Like you're big Man United, you know. You're not. It's not Newcastle that went and got man, and then he's like, all right, let me just. It's like what? You're just gonna do a Ajax 2.0. Is that really what we're doing?
And that's what I'm saying. Where did the prime, the best Ajax we saw, where did that actually get them? They still lost to Tottenham.
You're big Man United, you know. Is that what you're doing? Is that literally what you're doing? You don't have no you run out of ideas. You're just gonna.
I've said it before. He's got no scouting ID. He's got no scouting ID.
Let's look at it. When them man were smoking up Madrid and that, obviously we forget about Tadic. Do you know what I'm saying? And obviously, we're looking at what? De Jong, De Ligt. Who else was there? Donny van de Beek.
Van de Beek was there. Yeah.
David Neres.
Yeah, Quincy
Prime Ziyech.
Yeah.
But Ali danced your ass. Ali danced your dance. Lucas danced your dance. All these Tottenham man danced your dance.
It was my man though. It was my man. Lucas, my man with Lucas. But
Lucas. What I would say though, if as a new manager coming to a new club, with their washed up youths, I can imagine why he's trying to bring in guys that he knows, innit?
I hear it. I do hear it.
Bro, he's trying to train these men a certain style of football, innit? And you look across, you'll see a Rashford, he's played under bare managers, but he's not a versatile player. You're seeing flipping, who else? Fred. Bro, he probably wants techie, guys that he knows that, I can imagine, I can see why. I get
it. I do get it. But it's just a bit. It's too many. Like Anthony, De Jong, Martin. It's too many guys. He's bringing from
and also, if you're gonna do that as well, these men have to they gotta be 30. There's too much man you're drawing for, and they're looking at you like that's outrageous, brother. Like if I need them man to be like, yo, big man, you taking man? What's going on? Them ones there. Like you're all trying to drop 51 M for Anthony, and then it's sad. It's sad.
Like the bro was saying, the best I'm seeing from these men in terms of pedigree is the league in the Netherlands, bro. The Ever Division, that title. They ain't done nothing in Europe apart from run. How about this? It's fucked. But these men haven't even done as much as Tottenham in Europe. And Ajax is
it's true. It's true.
And Ajax are worshipped way more than Tottenham. Do you get what I'm saying?
Because of history.
Obviously, of course, because of the history, but I'm talking about just of recent success. You look at Ajax, obviously, they dominate their league.
No one ain't scared of Ajax in your pot. Let's be honest.
But in Europe, no one ain't fearing Ajax.
No one ain't scared of Ajax.
No one ain't fearing these, man. Do you know what I mean? A juiced up Tottenham put them to the sword. Do you know what I'm saying? And that was the best Ajax. How about this? Ajax aren't going to be as good as they were that year for a while.
No way.
They lose their players too often.
But what they will do is get some cold. The
youths will come back. Yeah,
they'll get some cold. They'll get some cold 2 or 3. That's one thing I do trust. With them, they got.
They'll always recoup in it. They'll always.
And then
I said them man really went Bernabeu and scored for I remember that game.
Oh yeah. They broke up.
They took out Juve as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, they broke up a few, man. They done their best Villarreal impression because technically that's actually what it was. Because they didn't actually get past the semi-final. So
when you do look at that team was hard though, back to front.
Definitely the team was hard.
I need a bit more respect for that.
I'm deep in.
It was cold.
But obviously, when you look at the European thing, what was different from what they done and what Villarreal done under Unai Emery? Tell me what was different.
It's true. There was
style of play.
Yeah. Obviously, it was more attractive.
That's it. That was more attractive to. Yeah, that's literally
the Bayern team they took out was better than the Madrid team now.
I can't lie. They took out Madrid team that just won 3 Champions Leagues in a row. You remember that, innit? They were the Goliath. And that was a big upset, a big one.
They take out Juventus as well.
Down to luck, bro. Yeah, they took out Juve.
They took out Juve. That was
good. Ronaldo.
They took out.
They actually had Ronaldo in tears, bro. They actually had Ronaldo in tears, bro. That's mad still. Yeah. When you knew that.
You look, who did Villarreal beat? They beat Bayern and Juventus, innit?
Bayern and Juve.
They smoked Bayern.
They smoked Bayern.
They smoked Juventus. It was Juventus.
I was gonna say the first. No, but they did smoke Bayern in the first leg. I'm not gonna lie. They kept missing, innit? They never really put them to the sword. Yeah.
But Juve, they done. Juve were dead though. Juve are dead though.
Yeah, Juve are dead. But my point is, just on paper, the run was the same.
Give or take. Give or take. I would give Ajax a little bit.
Yeah. Real Madrid won 3 Champions League. Yeah, fair enough. They lost Ronaldo, but bro, it's still the same man.
Yeah, but in the end, they bottled it. G, they bottled it to the biggest bottlers of them all, fam. Like, no disrespect, but that's reality.
And also, Villarreal came out against the Liverpool side. They were never gonna win.
Facts.
They would never win in that game. I don't care how they would never win in that game. So I don't know, innit? Big question.
And to be fair, the first game they demolished me, innit? But
yeah, I hear it. Assad says the Ajax team or the 16-17 Monaco team when they won the French league.
That Monaco team
was
serious.
That's when Mbappe was on.
Yeah, that was Mbappe was moving.
He was moving.
That's when they battered City, you know?
Yeah, they broke up City.
Yeah, broke up City deeply. Yeah, that's I personally.
Yeah, Bernardo Silva.
Yeah.
Mendy when he was hard.
Oh yeah, Mendy.
Yeah.
Sidibe. Who's the other
Fabinho, innit?
Fabinho.
Yeah, Fabinho. James Rodriguez.
Yeah.
James Rodriguez.
I forgot about that. I forgot about that. He was.
Coutinho.
Yeah, no.
Coutinho. Yes.
Their team was very.
I told you, bro. That Monaco team was cold.
The way they got dismantled, everyone from that team just cut after that.
Just cut. That's what's going to happen with these teams, though. They're all going to cut because of the team.
But how did I want to know? Like, how did they think? Let's incorporate such like a hard team. Like, was it something they built over years, or they just?
I think it just came together. I just think it all just came together.
Yeah, it just came together.
Team. You know, sometimes the stars just align and you just look.
I done well here.
So sometimes it's the system. Because think about it, Sidibe was shit when he left. Sidibe was shit when he left. Bakayoko was shit when he left. Fair enough. Fabinho, Bernardo Silva, the guy we don't talk about at left back. Who else? Mbappe. So those four obviously went on to be ridiculous, innit? Those four. Yeah. But the rest of them, James Rodriguez kind of was patchy. Obviously, went to Bayern for a bit. He was patchy.
Yeah.
Bernardo Silva done the mad thing. I guess maybe it was their academy. I don't know. They just had everything in that one team in that 1 year. They had it all. Obviously, they even.
The reason why I'm not doing the academy, which they do, but we're talking about an elite. They ain't had that. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm talking like it all. That team just come together. Do you know them ones there? So.
100%. Some of the comments saying Liverpool ruined Man United transfer window by signing Nunes. Big up Ace. As I said, United will be lucky to make top 6. The only reason they will is because everyone else is dead. You never know, man. If West Ham get them signings,
Assad, who's everyone else, brother? I'm looking title challenge from you, man. What do you mean, bro? What do you mean, bro? Everyone is dead. Don't try and hide, bro. Assad, come to the
man said never winning. They had you on ropes in the first half. He's talking about the second leg.
Villarreal. I think he's talking about Villarreal. What happened, bro? What happened, bro? How did the game end?
Brother, we. Pac-Man's Liverpool haters. You know, Pac-Man and Assad's Liverpool haters top tier. It's top tier. And then he's like, yeah, bruv, they pieced us up that year. Monaco having an elite academy too. Great young players scouting. Falcao that year was moving mad. That day, why would you chip? When I watched that goal, why would you chip man from there?
I watched that recently still.
Different.
Why would you chip man like that? And the bit before that was hard as well. I don't know if you man saw the bit before that when he twisted my man and then chipped him.
Slightly,
England ruined Falcao, innit? He must hear England and just think,
he could definitely never have gone Man United. And then never.
Bro, it doesn't matter, bro. He didn't do fuck all at Chelsea either. England just ruined.
Oh yeah, I forgot that.
Bro. Yeah, bro. He did. Bro.
I'm a Man U, then Chelsea. Like it's like this is the Italian league to be going Roma and Milan
and done nothing at both. Like, come on, brother, get out of here, boy.
Yeah, they did have us on ropes, Pac-Man, but I always believed we would go through. We had us ropes on 45 minutes out of 4 different halves. Saint, you know, man's not hiding my fellow Chelsea fan.
That's why I said it still. That's why I said it. I know.
I said on your stream, I'm expecting title challenge. Should we get our targets? I know you love us deep down, bro. Boy, oh boy. A few more. We'll have as I said, we're gonna close off the stream in about just under 10 minutes. But go on, Ethan.
Yeah, I'm gonna skate in it.
No
Boys, everyone
worries, man.
smash that like, man.
Yeah,
Smash
for
the
real.
like, big
guys,
up.
I need to skate.
I got
I need to
millions,
skate
man.
too. I need to skate too. So, guys, everybody smash a like. Big up everybody that joined, watching now. Subscribe,
Make sure you do that.
Likes, all of that. All of that.
Big up, guys. Again, very subtle stream today. As I said, no promo. We kind of just woke up today and thought, you know what, let's just go live. So, do you know what I mean? That's what we're doing. Obviously, we literally have about less than 10 minutes. But in this 10 minutes, I think let's discuss a few things. Again, still Q&A, guys. Any questions, me and Sam will answer those questions.
I got 5 minutes for I bounce, but yeah, hit me. Let's go.
Yeah. Liverpool's window. How are you feeling about the window so far? We'll do a proper stream on this, innit? But just to touch on how you think things have gone in Liverpool's window.
So far, yeah. 4 out of 10.
4 out of 10. I would have given it a 6 though, but like
I say highest for me. You might get a 5 in it. You might get you ain't definitely not getting no higher than a 5 for me. I love to and also big up VVD. Happy birthday to my man, innit?
Oh yeah, big up VVD still.
But like love to Mo Salah, and obviously love to Joey G. But them contract extensions ain't that's not transfers for me, innit? That can be done any time, innit? So I'm not even really holding that up. So what I'm saying is we've lost Minamino, we've lost Sadio Mane, and we've lost Origi, and we've brought in Nunes. Who people? I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying this guy's injury record isn't Mane. You understand? So like to put all of the onus on him and to have lost these man's goals, okay. We still need a midfielder, which is glaring. And we've got cover for the right back, which I thought we needed. I think Carvalho is probably the signing I'm most excited about, but it's not enough, Rude Boy. It's really not enough. We're going up against City. I'm giving it a 4 because I'm seeing it as if the window ends now, how confident do I feel going up in and I don't feel that confident. So that's what I'm giving it 4.
Okay. Would you say it's more based on as well the outgoings not exactly being accompanied, like not really been? There's been the recoup hasn't really been enough because obviously I looked at things and I thought, well, you get rid of Taki, you get rid of Origi, you get rid of Mane. Would you say Carvalho and Nunes? You could, if you really want to be really, would you say Diaz as well? Would you say Diaz, Nunes, and Carvalho is a suitable replacement from Taki, Origi, and Mane? And even throwing Diaz in there, we're really helping the board out there by throwing Diaz.
Really, because I don't think so, because like if these are main guys, which they are, Nunes and Diaz. If who else? Who like what we're gonna throw Jota on the left if Diaz can't do it? Don't even. So then who then? So then who then? That's what I'm saying. Do you see what I'm saying? So what you're gonna make man do? Because we got rid of like a guy who got us the domestic double. So who's the guy that's gonna play them games? What, Diaz as well? And the games that we need him to play.
Yeah, do you put that on young Fabio straight away? You know what I'm saying?
He's 19 years old. Man can barely grow a mustache, bro. Like, man's relaxed.
Hey, I can barely grow a mustache, G.
Yeah, but come on, man. You're not. I'm putting that down to his age. I think man's gonna have a full facial of hair. It's just right now he's young. Not even though the young thing. I get it. We got Trent and all of that. But at the same time, this is his first season trying to come in and adapt to our style of play and have all of that onus on him, all of that creative. Like, come on, man. It's too much, bro. It's too much, man. Where's the energy? Where's the energy that, yo, man, take time to settle into the Klopp system? But all of a sudden, we want these men to come and just, do you know what I mean?
That's why I think, obviously, personally, I think it was time for Mane to go. But I think if you're going to, but that was on the contrary of bringing in someone who's going to replace him. So now, if you bring in
100%.
someone like Nunes, then now you kind of need to keep Mane. So there's not as much pressure on a 22-year-old to go and score 25 plus, because technically
100%.
Diaz is not going to get that many goals from left wing. I'm convinced. Great on the eye, but his output's not high enough. As again, will it be high enough in the second season when he gets a preseason? We can't say that yet because we haven't seen it. But if you look at Mane's output, I think that's a lot of pressure on Diaz just to get that alone. Even though Mane's output wasn't exactly 30, 40 goals, but to replicate Mane's output is a tough ask on a 22-year-old who's only had one good season in his whole career. Looking at it black and white.
I had no problem with the outgoings. Like, it's much like what you said. It's who we were recouping. Yeah, who we were recouping. But my guy, listen, love, I got to bounce. Please, people in the chat, make sure you're hitting that like button. Make sure you're hitting, you know what I mean, you're subscribing if you haven't. Yeah, man. I'm trying to get this 1100, and it's slow pace. So anyone that wants to come over and subscribe, like 18 or something, like 19, 20 or something. It's mine now.
Like my next 5 years.
But please make sure if you're in here, do you know what I mean? Like up the thing, please, man, and give my brother the do you know what I mean? The love that he deserves.
You heard it here, innit? So as I said, guys, I'm gonna have Saints link in the next 10 videos. If he ain't on 1-1 by the next 2 videos, we're gonna have a problem, people.
Just doesn't help my OCD, you know, like that. It's like, do you know what I'm saying? It's 1-7. Like, come on, man. Do you know what I mean? Help me.
Remember, YouTube algos are really low at the moment as well. You know what I'm saying? It's off season. But as I said, people are the people, and they love your channel. They love my channel. So
come on, we're working out here. You know what I mean? So love for having me on, man, and we'll catch up without a doubt. Love.
Take care, Rara. All right, guys. So again, any more Q&As? We're gonna run it for 5 more minutes. We're gonna finish at 9:15. So in about 4 minutes. Any other questions you'd like to ask me? I am here. Just kind of a bit of a chill set for the last 5 minutes. I can read out some of these comments. Firmino, new contract till 2025. He's going to take a payout. 3-year deal will be announced tomorrow. Really? Interesting. Diaz quality, you can see that already. Of course, he's quality. Just tons of output we was talking about. You should have the belief that your team will compete, Assad, even if it's foolish to do so. No, Assad's done said his team are going. I can't. That's one thing I'll say. Assad's been very. He said if he gets his signings, he should compete next season. You've been saying that. You man waffling midfield is the problem. No, but midfield is definitely the problem. We're just talking about just what's been done so far. Midfield is definitely the problem. We need to go get a centre mid. My opinion, bring in Barella, bring in the Jude Bellingham, and I think we'll be okay. But Henderson can't play this amount of games he's playing. Milner, Ox, not really good enough. Unless Harvey Elliott's maybe looking to play centre mid, then I don't know. Do you know what I'm saying? It's very difficult at the moment. So we're kind of just seeing how that goes. But make sure we are liking and subscribing, by the way. We literally have 16 subs till we get to 1,700. So I know it's a Friday. We're winding down. I'm very tired myself. Not too many streams this week. I think this is the 3rd stream this week. We will be back tomorrow. We'll be back on Sunday. But obviously today was kind of like a chilled one. So you know, just enjoying the vibes of the people. But listen, any more questions? Let me know. Obviously it's the Bigsixbants Q&A Friday. You know what I'm saying, always stitching in with the people. I said, when's the next stream? Next stream would probably be tomorrow. Tomorrow's stream. We're going to do a stream tomorrow. I'm not going to say what it's on yet, but yeah, I'm going to get it scheduled before tonight. So yeah, well, it's tonight already, but you know what I mean. Either tomorrow morning or something like that. Question: to win the league this year, what do you need to do in this window? We need to sign Barella, and I think we need 2 centre mids. I'm going to be honest. To go and win the league, because the juggernaut in Manchester City is statement signings from Man City, man. I can't hate on it, innit? I just can't hate on it. I'm gonna be real. If Liverpool get that midfield, then it's a good transfer window. Ace, there you go. Who's on tomorrow's stream? Assad, I can't tell you this. You DM me, I'll tell you, but you know what I'm saying? But I can't. You know what I'm saying? I know that who I think it is. You know what I'm saying? I have to keep it on a.
I know that ain't who I think it is.
And so that's kind of where it needs to be. But listen, it is basically 15:15. I have another question. If you never supported LFC, would you support Chelsea? No way. I don't hate Chelsea as much as I hate Man United, but because I'm from Tottenham, I'll probably be a Tottenham fan. But I hate Tottenham as well. I'm not from Tottenham, but like I'm from Edmonton, so it's like near Tottenham. So it would have just probably might have been a local thing. But my family's Arsenal. Our part of my family's West Ham, so I might have been forced to support a West Ham or an Arsenal. I'm not too sure really. Ace, big up yourself, guys. Big up yourself, and make sure you go and subscribe. If you're watching this back, make sure you drop a like and subscribe. It's been a great video, nice and chill. General chat, really. No reason for me to be shouting and screaming and being deluded as I am at times. But big up everyone in the chat. It's been another episode of Big Six Pants. We will see you in the next one.